Yes, and welcome back to the 94 Club for your daily dose of country music. Look, this week we've got artists like Shakey, Graves, The White Buffalo, Co Wetzel, The Dead South, Marcus King, all coming up on the channel. Yeah, kind of excited. A lot of these I haven't even heard before. Tyler Tuesdays is back as well, so I hope you enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, what we try and do here is review country music, touch on different subgenres within country. I'm learning as we go as well. And anything you can provide, a bit of context behind the song if you like the song and that's what's brought you to the channel. But the long-term vision is we grow a bit of a community here where we can all grow and interact with each other, take context out of songs, and then eventually we can start looking at bringing other like lesser known artists that are just coming through, feature them on the channel for free, and we'll kind of see where it goes. But yeah, if you like the content, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you like the video that you're watching, hit that notification bell as well if you want to stay up to date to all the latest videos. But let's see what we got today. Right, so second track of the week, Shakey Graves, Roll the Bones. Yeah, I don't know much about this artist at all. If anything, I don't know the song, I haven't heard him before. But I'm super excited to get into it. The title of this song specifically, I found quite interesting before I even listened to the song, because Roll the Bones to me is a little bit like roll the dice. I don't know if that's what it's going to get at, but you're playing with life now. So yeah, when you talk about bones, I mean that's the bare essence of our existence, and when we fade away, that's all that's left. So for me, it's like roll the bones is almost like roll the dice, and you're playing with death. So I don't know if that's what he's going to get to. So super excited to listen to it and see what we take from it. But yeah, I mean let's just get into it and see what we think. Because I feel like he's about to blow my mind as soon as he starts singing. The whole setup, so we'll take it back to the beginning again, but the whole setup from how that image looks, and you see on his guitar case he's got Shakey, I think, on there. He's got Great, I can't remember, but he's got his name on that guitar case, which helps with brand image. The way he's hunched over his guitar, he looks like he's sweating, he looks like he's fully into the song, or he's played a bit of a set. But yeah, I'm not going to keep talking too much. The whole thing has got me excited though. The whole setup of the shot, the way he's playing the music. I love that kick drum when you play it along with the guitar. I think that hooks onto your heartbeat and it helps bring you up. So I'm excited before I've even heard him get into it now. But let's go again.
belongings, try to make a dollar from the grave. Yeah, sell them belongings, all them clever drawings, yeah, trying to make a dollar from the grave. Yeah, but who's to blame? All them enemies and debts, or they'll just chase you out and give you sour dreams. Yeah, try to forget all them enemies and debts, or they'll just chase you out and give you sour dreams.
Yeah, I feel like something's coming. What's interesting about Shakey Graves already is, and you listen to any artist that is so unorthodox, it's almost like you've never heard anything like it before. It almost makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, and that's something I've touched on in a previous video, because you get the shivers down the spine, and then you're like, well, I don't really know if I should be comfortable, and I'm not comfortable, but I'm enjoying what I'm hearing, so it takes me a while to understand everything that's going on. But what's nice about Shakey Graves is, again, like, he doesn't feel like he has to polish everything. Like, his voice has a nice grit to it, and he occasionally falls off in there when he needs to fall off, so it feels like it's intentional. And yeah, I mean, the message behind the song, I feel quite relatable, where he's like, them city boys in country clothes. Like, I think that's something that I personally can relate to, because you feel like, right, you're brought up in a city, and I think country is definitely a way of life, and if you are country, you're country. But also, I think there's an element to it of where you can be country at heart, and you can feel that's where you're most at home and most at peace, and you want to get away from the city life and city living and that kind of thing. But yeah, take a chance and roll the bones, I think is almost like, if you want something, you got to risk it all, and fully go for it. But yeah, I find it really interesting. But we'll play this out, and we'll get a bit more into the lyrics at the end. That's a nice change of pace.
Yeah,
that boy is crazy, crazy talented. On every single level of that, right? So, they say like riding a bike or whatever, or like players in the NBA, when they reach that top level, it feels like the game slows down for them. And a lot of them say, well, it doesn't feel like it slows down until for a couple of years, and some of them hit that quite fast and they use that terminology. What I applied to Shakey Graves would be everything is working to the same rhythm, the same beat, without him having to have control over himself. Almost like breathing or swallowing or whatever, or blinking. You do it without thinking. That rhymes. Let's create a song about it. No, but yeah, I find it super interesting that everything, it almost looks like his mind's working without him having to have control over it. Like everything is almost automatic, but he just applies the level of effort and just keeps control of the tempo. But his right foot, his left foot are working on completely different instruments, but they're both exactly in tune to the tempo. He's setting the tempo up top with his guitar, or rather, he's probably setting it with a kick drum. And yeah, he's playing the guitar over the top, and it's super, super talented how he's playing it. I mean, like for me, I don't know enough about how to shred a guitar like Shakey Graves can. But you just know that the way he's doing it, even though it looks effortless, even though it looks perfect, he makes it look, he just makes it look easier. In terms of the song itself, I like the song. I think it's got a strong, nice messaging, which is basically like, if you don't take a chance on it, you're never going to make it, and you're never going to live life how you want to live it. And you have this, 80 to 85, if you're lucky, year period whereby you want to live that as well as you possibly can. And we know on this channel, like, the country way of living is much better for us, and a lot more laid back, and we don't have to get caught up in that rat race, which we all want to take a break from, and stuff like that. So it's just nice to kick back, have a beer with your family and friends, and enjoy. And I think what this says to me is get out of that rat race of everyday city living, and break out and enjoy some of the outdoors, because at the end of it, everyone dies alone, which is quite a sad and it's quite a sad point to end on. But yeah, like he says, hey, who really knows? And that's such a good way to end the song, because I think it holds that question over everything of like, we all think we know what life is and what we need to get out of it, but do we? I mean, do we really? We know what we need to do to have fun, and that's what we should take our chance on. But other than that, yeah, I think really, 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 really good song. And Shakey Graves is talented, and we will be checking out more for sure. Yeah, I like him a lot. So if there's any other songs that he's got that you want to see me react to, or I should listen to in my own time, hit them in the comments. If I've missed something in the song and Roll the Bones means something a little bit more than I think it does, then again, put that in the comments. Or if you can apply any context to your life and your situation, drop those in the comments as well. They're all accepted here. And yeah, I'll get involved in the comment section as well when this one goes live. So, but yeah, I mean, thank you for listening. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. But for now, that's me. Thank you. Peace.